Listen, where are all the ill patients and the ailing academics?
Have you got a minute?
There it is. No, not really. On a bit of a mission.
Oh, never get between a woman and her mission.
Look up later if you like.
Before start of play tomorrow, a meeting with Elaine.
Meeting? What about?
Simon.
Oh, well, if it's important, I suppose I could, or maybe Elaine could...
No, it'll keep. You have your mission.
Well, I do. You sure?
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What tape will destroy itself, Dr. Carter?
Have you lost something?
Keys.
Bathroom?
What?
Well, that's where they were yesterday, on the floor. Listen, have you got a late start? Because I could really do with cadging a lift.
Just late.
Do you want me to go up and get them?
I can do stairs.
DA4, 9:30 on Big Burry Scout. 24th of January, 2011. Scumbag surveillance. Mole watch.
You sure you don't mind?
It is a good cause.
Yeah, well, you should cheer up. Here I come. It just isn't like Karen to stay down in the dumps for so long.
Now, I need to remind you, you must be back at 2:30 for your meeting.
4 hours? Mrs. Temper, even I don't need that.
When one believes one has all the time in the world has a nasty habit of snatching its time back.
She seems miserable, but there's something else now. I don't know, it's like she's on autopilot or something.
She wasn't before.
She just seems worse. I thought I'd do some ironing.
Whoa, hardcore cheer up.
Because maybe Dad's...
Look, we are never going to work them out, so I'm not even trying anymore.
It's just that whatever it is...
It's really doing your head in, so stop thinking about it. Just keep being as nice as you can to Mum and leave it at that. What else can we do?
Oh, hey, I can man reception for a bit longer if you want to get a cup of tea.
Tea makes me choke. Since when was Jimmy off today?
Since we decided that he was going to regrow out around the bath and put up a new shower rail.
Why don't you make your own way through, Mrs. Talbot? I'll catch you up.
I wanted to see Jimmy.
He'll be in his mobile.
Well, up to his armpits in silicone and drill bits. Why don't you come by my office? We can have a bitch later, Karen. I mean, if you're feeling a bit blah. I've got a slot, haven't I?
I can look after reception again if you want.
If you like.
Good.
Litter awareness in preschoolers. Question. How young is too young when it comes to remonstrating with a litter lady? Have this. You never know when you might get caught short. The pooch like, not you. Dog sack, cack sack, very Paris Hilton. Not. Only be a prune-sized dollop anyway. There's that fit bird from the campus surgery. Well, she's up a bit nice. The chewer. I'd lay money she could carry off a thong. Aye, aye. Come on, punks. Make my day. You all right?
I think so.
Are we looking at any osteoporosis issues here?
Beg your pardon?
It's a condition which leads to brittle bones in old women.
I know what osteoporosis is. Look, are you going to take my full medical history or help me up?
Nothing snapped.
No, I have a rich diet in calcium and I take vitamin D supplements, all right?
Good girl.
Oh, yeah, just... Thank you. I've got to...
I'm wasting your time.
You know I'd kick you out if I thought you were wasting my time. I've got exactly as long as you need.
I know what I have to do. I've made a decision.
Okay.
I don't think I can say it out loud.
then I can wait until you can.
I can't have this baby. I want an abortion.
In that case, I'll arrange it for you. I'll organise everything. There's nothing for you to worry about. But I would like you to see a friend of mine, a counsellor.
Well, like I'm some confused teenager.
No, Karen, like you're a woman who needs all the support she can get. In my experience, it's the women who take all the help that's on offer that do best in situations like yours.
It's normal practice.
It should be. It's what I'd always advocate.
Okay, whatever you think.
I'll set it up.
Thank you. And the abortion?
I'll arrange that too.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Will it hurt?
There may be some slight discomfort, but you won't feel any great pain.
No, Will it hurt the baby?
Karen, sit down. Look, we use the term fetus not because we don't want to say the word baby. There is absolutely no evidence to suggest any sentient feeling of pain, not even in a fetus much more developed than yours.
I couldn't say it would hurt the baby.
It won't hurt.
Stop there, please, Dawn. James, Senior Executive, HR. I've had a chance to review the CCTV footage of the incident.
Could I just have that antiseptic?
No. You slipped outside the store?
Yes, and cut my knee.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, but the cause of your fall would appear to have been a liquid deposit on the floor beyond our perimeter.
Yes. But now I'm in your perimeter, and I'm a customer, and I'm bleeding.
So, if I could ask you to read and sign this disclaimer.
What's that? Candid camera? Because if it isn't...
Simply sign the disclaimer and Dawn will be able to apply antiseptic and a sticking plaster. Without prejudice.
I'm a customer, not a con artist, and you are an insulting, snivelling little man.
Well, there's no need for that.
Well, I think there is. Because I have had my bag and my phone stolen, no, looted, from right outside your store. And the only reason that I am at your store in the first place is because I was labouring under the misapprehension that you were a cut above the rest and you actually cared about your customers.
We have industry enviable customer loyalty statistics.
Is that so? You don't give a stuff about my welfare or about my stolen property. And what is wrong with you? I mean, isn't there anyone here with a shred of decency?
I got your handbag, Bob.
You know what you need? Cup of tea. Turn that smile... No, that frown. Turn that frown upside down.
I don't want tea.
Coffee? Juice? Water?
Look, why would you think? What is it with you? Why a beverage? You cannot waitress everyone into cheerfulness, Cherry. Sometimes some people get a bit emotional, okay? What's it going to be next? Chicken soup? You're not my mother. You're nobody's mother.
Ain't they even offered you a cup of tea?
And you ought to be wearing a latex glove to do that.
Why?
Disease control?
She ain't some poxy slapper what's fallen over drunk.
Viruses are no respecter of class boundaries. Many infectious diseases show no outward signs.
She works at the University Health Centre. I really don't think she's got the AIDS, do you? You haven't, have you?
No, that's where I know you from. You're a security guard at the campus. What are you doing working here?
I ain't working. This is my day off. This is what I do.
Not working? You mean to tell me you're not an employee of the Mal?
Oh, got a disclaimer for that one.
Stop what you're doing. You are completely bogus, and those are illegitimate medical supplies.
I've done first aid.
You're exposing this company to litigation. You have no jurisdiction here. Stop that. Dawn, go and fetch a bona fide security guard.
Give us that back.
It's an illegal first aid kit.
It is not. I haven't even got a syringe in there anymore.
You carried hypodermics.
You'd wish I still did. If you were struck down with an anaphylactic shock. You seem the sort would be felled by a peanut.
Oh, Daniel. If I mention something to you, you promise not to think that I'm being all fluffy.
I can't promise you.
I'm being serious.
All right, what's up?
It's Zara. I think that there's something wrong with her.
What do you mean, what kind of wrong?
Well, she came over all tearful in the staff room earlier. I think that she needs a hug.
I can't hug her.
You can. As a friend, in a caring, civilised way. Because I'll tell you something, no one else is going to risk putting their arms around her. Daniel, just do it.
You know to let that James pillock off the stick, you know.
Oh, I'm rising above it, Barry. I'm just rising above it.
Yeah, but you could go to one of them no-win, no-fee places. Slap him with a lawsuit. You could walk away with a tidy few quid.
Maybe. I just hate all that blame culture, you know? I mean, accidents do happen. Mind you, you're absolutely right. He's exactly what you said he was.
So Cherry Baby waylaid you in the car park. You've checked on me, and I'm fine. I had a little cry, okay? Unprofessional, I know. Embarrassing. Tell me about it. So shoot me. But stop pretending you give a damn about me.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep my concern and sympathy for someone who doesn't relish playing the icy martyr.
You do that.
What's wrong?
Call it hormones?
I would. I'm worried, though, that you'd kick me into the middle of next week. Use it. It's clean.
It'll get mascara all over it.
I don't care.
Oh, I hate this! I hate emotional women who cry. Drippy women who just play the hormone card. I hate them. I hate me. Don't. I can stop crying without you. I don't need you hugging me.
I know. But we're friends, aren't we? Isn't this what a friend would do? No. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. I miss you. I mean, I'm having such a bad day. Look at me, I'm unprofessional, I'm over-emotional. Crying like a girl and nuking poor little Nurse Malone.
Yeah, that was like kicking a puppy.
I know. Bad Zara.
Must have been something really grim.
What must?
Well, whatever it is that made you cry. At work, twice.
It's nothing. I've been arranging a termination for Karen.
Barry, you've been an absolute tonic, but I think it's time we went our separate ways.
I could,
No, really, honestly. Well, I look forward to seeing you around the campus, though, OK?
OK.
Good. Well, it's not really goodbye, then, is it? It's more, ta-ra.
Julia Parsons. Ain't her secretary. She's a practice manager. Ain't no stuck-up Karen either. She's one lovely lady.
And she's sure she doesn't want to keep it? Karen's all about the mum.
But you cannot let her know that I told you. I mean, just think of the tests and the stress.
Anything I can do?
I've organised a counselling session for the end of the week.
Good. She's happy with that.
And I've arranged all the rest. By this time next week, it'll all be over.
No wonder you've been feeling...
Look, stop. Please, stop. I am fine. Is that snot on your lapel? I made you look.
Lucky for you, it's not snot. I want to be able to hug you when you're feeling down. We're friends, aren't we?
Till out, had it gift wrapped. It's absolutely perfect. Mind you, would never have gone into that little shop if that awful James Jones bloke hadn't been such a
I beg your pardon. Mrs. Parsons. Are you still there? Mrs. Parsons.
Fixed penalty. Removal fees £250. We tow, we treble it.
Why was I clamped?
Permit zone. Do you have a permit?
No, I do not have a permit. Why would I need a permit? This is a street.
Well, you can take this up with management. I can call the tow truck. Or you can pay the release fee now.
Well, it'll be a credit card. And I want a receipt and your contact details. I am fighting this.
Release fee to be paid in cash.
What?
No cards. Too many cases of fraud.
Oh, I don't know how you look at yourself in the mirror every morning. Your mother must be so proud.
My colleague Carl will happily accompany you to the nearest ATM.
I don't think so.
Barry!
I'll see your ID before you take this panto any further.
Who might you be?
He's my friend.
And he's someone who knows the SIA and the Private Security Industry Act 2001 as it pertains to clamping activities. Off by heart.
Kyle, take it to the cash point. This is a bona fide business.
Aye, aye. What's this? The silent bruise of a brood scam? I ain't frightened of you. I know why you don't say nothing cold, Jeremy. It's because you've got a voice like an hamster sucking on an helium balloon. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Well, I ain't.
Be careful, Barry.
It's no problem. Now, I should add that I have the ear of D.S. Hollins, senior near the bridge plot, and I've got a list of pertinent registration numbers. You get me?
Hey, you look better. Listen, about the tea and the tiff on this.
Please, Cherry, just don't make a fuss of me, please.
Karen, could I have a minute?
Daniel, Karen's... Well, she's on her lunch break, can't you see? Surely it'll wait.
Test results.
I'm on my lunch break.
I don't think that the new prompting system is being applied properly.
Lunch break?
By other members of staff. Could you give them a prod for me, please? Oh, and don't tell the others, but you're my odds-on favourite.
You what?
Receptionist of the Year 2011. Could be a lot of prize money at stake. Possibly as much as a £5.
Right then. That's me knuckling down.
Of course, it's all part of the training. It's more of a vocation than a job. I've done extra courses on my own time. CPR, that thing you do, but you're not allowed to call the iron whip manoeuvre anymore. I could be trapped with a pregnant Sheila in a lift. Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, Yes, I thought I had one. Look, would you take this? It's not much, but just for all the trouble you've gone to.
Wouldn't need trouble. Thought we was friends.
Oh, no, wait, Barry, no. We are friends, but Barry, I'm sorry. You are an insensitive cow, Julia.
4 o'clock tomorrow with Dr. Clay. Okay. Bye.
Dr. Giles, Friday. It's busy, but parking's not a problem. And the rest next week.
Zara.
I appreciate you are having a bad day, but I hope I will not be subjected to foul language on a regular basis.
I'm really sorry, Mrs. Tenby. And yes, it was a very bad day. Could have been a lot worse, though, if it hadn't been for Barry. And then I have to go and do that. I mean, what a idiot! Honestly, you know, he'd have looked happy if I'd slapped him round the face with a wet fish.
Stop now. What is wrong with rewarding service with money? I cannot see why you are so embarrassed. There is no need.
Barry!
I told you no lady'd ever paid for me.
Well, no,
Quiet, please. Let me finish.
I think Dr. Carter needs me in the staff room.
Oh, Mrs. Tenby, I was...
And I've never bought a lady dinner. Not on the plate, anyway. I know you look at me and you see a bloke who wears an off-the-peg polyester uniform to work. I ain't a doctor. You see a bloke who thinks he's going to have flat feet and BO. I haven't. I'm extremely particular when it comes to personal hygiene. And I reckon personal hygiene's very important to a lady like you.
Barry, please let me stop you right there. I'm really not the person that you should be inviting out to dinner.
I knew it. I'm punching above my weight. I know you're getting on a bit, but you're still too classy for the likes of me.
Well, I am slightly older than you, that's true, but it's just that I'm just really not ready to, you know, go on the dating market right now.
You're not to leave it too long.
Barry, just listen to me for a moment. Has anyone ever told you that there are times when you can be a little abrupt? Yeah, you see, what you need to do to get the perfect date is just be yourself. But maybe you should just, well, maybe think just a little bit more. You know, think before you speak. Don't just say the first thing that comes into your head, even if it is true.
How do you mean?
Well, you know, like personal comments, really, and references to age. I mean, you spent the whole day reminding me that I am older than you.
But you are. I was worried about your bone density.
And that very thin girl that was eating the burger, she was really smiling at you. She was, until you went up and said to her that it was okay for her to eat it as long as she didn't bark it back up again later. I mean...
Julia?
Yes, Barry?
Would it be all right if I give you a kiss? Just a little peck, like, nothing inappropriate. You can keep the flowers.
Oh, thank you. Well, would you mind if I gave them to a friend? It's just that she really needs cheering up.
Nah, knock yourself out.
Oh, thank you. Well, they are quite spectacular.
Denise is a florist. She went to town on account of me never buying flowers for a wench before.
Are you sure?
Nah. When you ride up next time I see her, she'll have forgotten an hour for them.
Shame. He had very clean fingernails.
Hi. So your mum not home?
Oh, no, she just popped out. She's picking up some milk.
Oh, okay, well, could you put those in the sink, because they're handy to have.
You know it's not Mum's birthday, right?
Yeah, I know. She seemed as if she could do with a bit of pampering, you know, a bit of cheering up.
They're gorgeous.
Oh, this is something really, really nice for the bath. And this is a voucher for a pedicure.
Oi, love. Hold on a tick. You've got a bit of lavatory paper. Give it here. And you're out. You ought to be embarrassed. I reckon you're that beautiful you could wear anything.
If those are from your dad, you can chuck them.
They're not. They're from Julia.
Where have you been?
Driving?
Do you want your tea?
You can have it near or in front of the telly.
You two acting so weird doesn't help.
Us weird. Fit in round here then.
Don't.
He's right. You're right, Jack. And come next week, there'll be one less weird thing to deal with.
What do you mean?
I'm having an abortion.
A number of symptoms do point to a heart episode. Cold and clammy, breathless, racing pulse, and your blood pressure's not what I would hope.
As much as we all want Simon to stay, he might leave us and the profession altogether. It could actually be the best thing for him.
I love you very much, Lee. You know that.